Okay, and we are back, and let's take two on level 3. Denizen of the lovely statue dogs and the statues, which hurt our weapons like hell. Fortunately, our weapon is almost ready to level up, and as they level up, they both generally gain some level of endurance, and they gain more HP. So nothing really here but to give this level a second try. And like I said, it is full. I think, yeah. So we got endurance, so let's give the weapon endurance, since that was a major struggle of the last level. Upgrade the weapon. Now we've got those 2 slots free again. And we can give it some attack, which makes it hit harder. And some more endurance, which makes it take some more... take less damage. And with that extra attack, now we one-shot bats. If you screw up and hit square instead of X, though, they can poison you, and that's not cool. I really need to get better at that. I am struggling hardcore with those statue dogs. It goes down pretty early, but I don't know why I keep getting hit by them. We have our magic crystals, so now we know where everything is. That's the door out of here. You can only hit this guy twice. You need to hit him twice, back out, and come back in on the statues. Big chest. Ah, this time it just dropped a weapon. So you can get alternate weapons. Like I said before, this one will break. But now that we have a secondary weapon, if this one starts to run out of HP and we're out of repair powders, we could switch to this one. Hits a little less hard. Takes a little bit more damage, and it's a little slower. But this is a holy weapon. So MP basically affects how effective these are, I think. So this weapon is good against skeletons. So you could switch back and forth, and like when you're dealing with the skeleton, you could switch to the Gladius if that's something you want to do. I generally don't care enough to do that. Based on the map, I'm guessing this is a isolated room. Yep. Containing a chest, containing a map. Or just jump it back here to heal and deal with our thirst meter. We're gonna go hopefully for a full clear this time. We got another 7 monsters total. However, one of them is a statue. So, back out. And that really cut it close. But now we're repaired. We got a full weapon to take down another 5 more monsters. We got some bread, worst case. That was probably Nope. That was an endurance +2. So, can't do anything now because both the slots are taking up, and we'd really rather leave the attack bonus. I guess we can swap endurance 2 in for endurance 1. What we got? And we're wandering. Not really wandering. We know where we're going. We're just walking at a leisurely pace through a dungeon. We'll make it. Another statue. 1, 2, back out. 1, 2. And that's why we dislike them. They just did 12 damage to our weapon. Let's get the bat to come down. What the hell? That's why I hate bats. They just randomly jump back up. Fortunately, the antidote amulet seems to be protecting us from actually getting poisoned. But Dasher. Don't know where Prancer is, don't care. Statue dog. I don't know what my issue with these guys is. Thunder Gem, that's another active item, but for whatever reason... Oh, we can get this replaced anyway when we go back to the surface, so... Let's use the bread. Really don't even know what's hitting me. Go. That's the entrance to the back door. Again, we have not received a single item to get back there. Not a whole heck of a lot we can do about it. Heal. Quench our thirst. And now that we've cleared the stage, we can head to the exit. And we are going to leave the dungeon. It's afternoon. I've only been at this 2 days. Okay. Pop out. Jump over here. Into the chief's hut. Please, sir, can I have some more? Repair the weapon. More? Trying to figure out, did he crash a dirigible into, kind of looks like a crashed blimp. Weird house. Since we didn't get a new Atla, there's no new diorama to do, so nothing else to do it now besides head back in. There's no Atla on this stage. I wonder what that could mean. Is it you, kitty? Oh. Apparently I need to step 2 steps, and then I get the cutscene. Spooky, scary skeletons. Do 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 do. I've killed so many of your kind. Can you kill a skeleton? Whatever. It's just a skeleton, guys. Boop. Boop. That one hit me. That's not cool. Oh, special skeleton. I gathered from the shield and, you know, the different outfit that he was special. I'm gonna have to duel him. Who put a rhythm game in my hack and slash? Yes, yes, I understand. Button, hit blue marker, push button. Okay. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. I get 2 chests. Is that like 2 hot dogs? Tommy just likes me better. And in exchange for beating up on the undead, we get to beat up on the undead better. And a crest. Because there's literally nothing else on this level. So let's just go on to the next one. And you took a grand total of 6 damage to the weapon. I think we're okay. This is one of the rare occasions you'll just move on to the next floor. Hello again. You mean the game gets harder? I thought it was going to stay this difficulty forever. Ah, first we had the beginner, now the intermediate, and then the advanced, and then you stop teaching me stupid things? They're not harder, they're meaner. Don't use the charge attack. Just don't use the charge attack with melee fighters. Yeah, because you just jump slash. It is horribly inaccurate, and you'd think it would be good against the bat, but it's not. And more things you can figure out by yourself, but the game decides to tell you 20 years after it's useful. So yeah, once the weapon gets to level 5, you cannot upgrade it any further. Your only option is to break it down into a synth sphere, and then you take that thing, which has all the power of the weapon that broke, and put it in a new weapon, and then level that up. Don't know if you picked up on it, but for the dagger at least, there's 2 slots that you can put things in on a level up. And one of them indicates that it can take synth spheres or whatever you want, and the other can't take synth spheres. So you can only put 1 synth sphere per level up of a weapon. So when you get to a point where you're making a specific effort to build to an endgame weapon, I'll put up a chart at some point of each player's weapon tree. Toan's is unwieldy, but eventually you're going to get to a point where you're trying to evolve, not just upgrade weapons, but evolve them. And when you evolve weapon, it reduces back to +0, and you can level it up 5 times. But you have to hit certain attribute requirements in order to do that. And one of the easier ways to get a lot of attributes into a weapon is by breaking down a different weapon and sin-sphering it. Yes, but it's still more than attack plus 3. So it is, when you have limited number of upgrades you can put into a weapon in the course of getting it to plus 5, aka for the dagger, you can put a grand total of 10 upgrades into 10 modifiers into a weapon. The stronger the modifier, the stronger the plus 5 version of the weapon, and the more likely you'll be able to evolve it. Lecture. I don't want to go back to college. No more lectures. School's over. Not just out for the summer. Over. I am done. How do you keep hitting me? Okay, they're super fun. I will get the hang of them. It's about, like, sitting on the outside of their attack range and having your first swing hit them, but not being too close for them to hit you back at the start of it. There's an Atla. Helps if you face it. We got windmill blades. That means we can finish a windmill. Oh boy, a statue. 1, 2, dodge. 1, 2. Another Atla. Road. Does it lead to Rome? I was told they all lead to Rome. Does that mean this game has Rome? Because it has roads. Okay, maybe we won't be able to finish this level. Especially if I fail at not getting hit. Okay, abs is full. What am I doing? Weapon. Upgrade. Yes. Dagger plus 4. Yeah, like I was saying, that allows Sin Sphere or normal attachments. These are called normal attachments. We don't have any Sin Spheres left yet, so So I really don't want to repair at 11, but this guy does a lot of damage. To a weapon, so you don't really want to chance it. Yeah, see, he did 12, he would have broken the weapon. I am hoping I will find a pool. I'm gonna bypass the statue dog because I'm struggling with them. There's our map. We do not have a pool. Awesome. We got a pond. We got a bat. I am struggling today. Oh, he got one shot. Pike. I think that's a person, but I can't remember. We are getting thirsty. There is no pond in this level. Tasty water. One shot. Statues. So. We got a fence. Got fire, so that's an attachment which will give our weapon fire attribute. Page's house. Candy box. I would like a box of candy. Now then, 1, 2, out. 1, 2. Still no Dran's Crest. There are 3 enemies, plus the statue dog and a chest. Dasher, no big deal. Yamich, no big deal. Nope. Ice. Nothing that is any use. Yep. Oh, now you get to see what happens if you die. You get pulled to the surface, and I think you lose some health. But I guess we're just gonna have to come back to that level. But for the moment, that's the windmill built. Yeah, Pike is a person. That's Paige's father. Surprise, surprise. Goes in Paige's house. We know that this wants a fence. Convenient for storing things. The cabin. Up. It goes in. We know it's for it. Candy box. Don't have anything that wants that yet. Still no sign of the gaffer. So let's drop Paige's house down. And let's go see what Mr. Paige wants. But first, let's do a lap of the house. Are there any red chests? Yep. Beastbuster. Nothing in there. There's Mr. Page. Pike. Dyke. Swear it said Pike. Dude likes to fish. I can't. She's not back yet. So I think the I like fishing is he wants to be near a body of water. So what I saw when we were down talking to him is there's a chest up here, so we got a stonebreaker. So the other thing, you can see georama analysis. So we found 36% of the things, somehow 41% are placed, and we've got 12% of the requests. So the requests are one of the things that make this game a lot of fun. You have to get collection and complete to 100%, which means you need to collect all of the Atlamelia, and you need to place them into the building they're a part of, or place them on the map in order to move on. You don't have to do the requests in order to progress the story, but you get bonuses for fulfilling the requests. And let's go with our old stand. You can't go up here to talk to him. You have to go to the base. I think all that really happened, you can verify in the video, but I think all that really happened from dying is you lose half your gold, which was a pretty standard penalty for the era of games this was in. Thank you for the items. Repair the weapon. Talk to the guy, get more repair powder, and we are gonna mod this weapon. Seen a lot of stone monsters. Actually, this weapon is already modded, never mind. We have fire, we could give it fire, we could give it ice, we could give it more damage to animals. So I think Dasher is about the only one of those we've seen, and then Stonebreaker is, I think, the statue and the statue dog. Couple of chests around the buggy from what we've placed. Fluffy donut, there's... There we go. Yep, so this makes you... This, as you can see, gave me some defense. So fluffy donuts are one of the few things that actually affect the combat power of the character. You'll generally only get your defense boosted or your health boosted. Everything attack-wise is from the weapon. Despite the windmill being completed, there's still nothing there. So, now with a little bit more defense and another round of weapons, let's see if we can get back down here and handle this, if it wants to. Give us a pool this time around, that would also be helpful. Levels without pools are just harder than levels with. That dude still hurts. Bomb nuts. I gotta figure out why those controls aren't working. I'm supposed to be able to hit the directional keys in combat, but it's not doing anything. Oh, there's Duran's Crest nice and early. We could leave if we wanted. There's no Atla to recover. But there's... Every time you go into a level, there's chests. And as you can see, the chests have all sorts of bonuses to weapons, yada yada. There is nothing in this room besides minecart to the back stage, and we can't do anything with the minecart. There's nothing up there, so off this way we go. It's a bat. Come on, come down. And we just lost the antidote amulet. That's why I hate bats. They're so bloody unpredictable with the way they dodge. What's the dodgeball line? Dip, dodge, duck, dive, dodge. I don't remember the exact thing. They're very good at just deciding they're not going to be where your weapon is. Unlike Yamich, which is there. Yamich die. Statue Dog, which really the only issue I'm having with them is somehow they managed to hit me despite not... I don't know what's hitting me. That's... getting thirsty. Ice gem. I haven't seen any water on the stage yet, so... tasty water. Another Yamich. Would you lock on? There's our magic crystal. So there's just one chest left over here. There's our map. Want to see if I can get this weapon leveled up, but I do not want to deal with that statue dog because I'm pretty sure it would kill me and there's nothing to heal it. Dasher will do. We just got this room left. We got a dasher and we got a bat. Yep, there's our full abs. So let's go ahead and upgrade the dagger. Do not have the option. SP gives it speed. Let's give it some rock and animal damage. Don't think you have the ability to upgrade the dagger or evolve the dagger, or maybe you just don't. You can status break the dagger, but don't do that because when you break other weapons, you still have good old dagger, but not if you break it. You status break it, it's gone. I am... wow, okay. I hate bats. I hate bats so much. Let's repair that. Go back. Talk to him. Dagger also has very short range, so that might be part of the issue. Because it's +5 and you can't really do anything further with it from here. I'm gonna stick on the Gladius. Okay, yeah. So for most weapons, you do have this build-up option. So you'd need to get anything that's in red. You don't have a high enough stat of that. So I need to get more attack, more endurance, more speed, more MP, more ice, more thunder, more wind, more holy, and more fish to upgrade that path. Fast enough for this, but it does need more attack, endurance, MP, thunder, east, night, and ghost. So we can go. Don't have any thunder. Do that, but Fish, ice, thunder, wind. You have ice, so we can give it some ice. And needs speed, so we can give it some speed. So those are anti-marine, anti-beast, anti-metal, and anti-mage. Ah, that is a mage, not a ghost. So we've got that equipped, and we'll see if that solves some of the issues. And we are going to take one more try, and hopefully third time is the charm on level 5. If we get the frickin' crest, we're probably just going to leave this time instead of trying to wipe the floor. Level 5! Again! Funny, I'm getting stuck on level 5, and level 5 is the game developer. Can't tell if that's ironic or... Oh my... I hate bats. At least we have an antidote. I'd really like to know. Okay, come on down. There we go. That was slightly less of a shit show. This weapon does hit a little less hard at the moment, but we'll remedy that eventually. We've got our map. Can't evolve the dagger, you can't do anything with the dagger, so there's really no point in using the dagger long term because the build up is really, really key to this game long term. The dagger will very, very quickly fall behind. Ah, that's interesting. That's the first we've seen of one of those. So when we get to that room on the bottom left, you'll see a new thing. They're like circles on the ground that let you have weird effects. Okay, yeah, the Gladius has a little bit more range, which is giving us a little bit more help against this statue dog. You can also see another one of those in the hallway that we're about to come up on. So, there's 2 of them in this level. I'll explain it more when we get to them. So, as you can see, there's a little circle on the ground. You step on it, and it will give you a random effect. This one gave me stamina, which is the only good stat. You do not get these... I don't think you get... Oh. Apparently the water does remove poison. I thought it didn't. Okay. 1, 2, back out. Okay. We are hitting hard because of stamina, not because of anything about the weapon. So the stamina boost, which is gone now, basically doubled a lot of our attributes. That was a little close for comfort. And here's another one. Let's see what happens with this one. You drop the weapon HP. So that's what can happen. Sometimes you get good effects, sometimes you get bad effects. And because the weapon HP is at 11 out of 45 and that room had multiple statue dogs which do a lot of damage to your weapon, and we have Dran's Crest, which lets us leave the level, we are just gonna do that. We're gonna leave the level. We are gonna drop in here because, as I mentioned before, the thirst does not refill when you get to the surface. The health bar does, but the thirst does not. So there's no reason not to jump in those every time you see them, because they're pretty much the only way besides using water to stop being thirsty. And we have finally cleared level 5. And because we found and placed the outlaw for that level ages ago, there is nothing to do now that we're here besides the usual. Go up to the crashed blimp, go into the crashed blimp, talk to the chief, get the repair powders, and anything else we may have actually used. Use the repair powder. Press X, not circle. Use the repair powder. Talk, and get more repair powder. And as you can see, third time was the charm. We are finally out of level 5. And with that, we are going to call it for here. And when we come back, we will finally move past the developer's level and on to level 6. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.